21, Alex Truax. Number 28, Drake Olsbeck. Number 35, Sawyer Olsbeck. The goal tonight for Portage Poynette is Griffin Butson, number 0. Head coach of Portage Poynette is Dan Rolling, and his assistant Alex Taff and Caleb Moore. And now the starters for the Watertown Goslings. Number 1, Eli Sloan. Number 4, Marcus Wackett. Number 7, Noah Gilbertson. Number 8, Wyatt Stefanis. Number 9, James Walker. Number 14, Denzel Escobar. Number 19, Braden Schmidt. Number 20, Tyler Kramer. Number 37, Kieran McCarthy. Number 24, Isaac Ramirez. The goal tonight for the Goslings is 0, Roberto Ortega Jr. Head coach Watertown is Clayton Pratzer and his assistant Brian Schmidt. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to honor America and those defending our freedom, sure to stick around after tonight's game for Watertown's senior night as we will honor our 7 Watertown Goslings seniors.
Welcome to tonight's soccer match between your Watertown Goslings on this senior night, a cool night in October, playing against a combined united team of Portage and Poynette. Portage and Poynette in the Badger West, 1-6 in their conference, 8-12 overall. Watertown 1-10-3 overall, 0-6-1 in conference. But their last 6 games, 2 ties and 4 losses by only 1. So been playing much better the second half of the season. Just looking for another victory after their first game of the year. Earlier tonight on Arnold Landsberg Field, the JVs won 5-0 over Portage Poynette. Good game for Coach Sam Galaviz, assisted by Taylor Foltz. Watertown's head coach, Clayton Kratzer, he's assisted by Brian Schmidt. Roberto Ortega, the senior, in goal. Eli Sloan, a senior, is starting but will go out shortly because of his injury. Marcus Wackett, a senior. Noah Gilbertson, Wyatt Stefanis, James Walker, Denzel Escobar, Braden Schmidt, Tyler Kramer, Kieran McCarthy, and Isaac Ramirez, a senior, up from the JV team on this senior night, getting some action to start the game. Watertown in their home blue, going left to right here to start the game. Getting the ball downfield. Portage Poynette in the white, going right to left, bringing the ball up on the far side. Centering. And kicked out by Watertown. Griffin Butson, a junior, in goal for Portage Poynette. Other starters. There's a cross all the way through the goal mouth and a shot in the goal. That quickly is either Dylan Trudell or Jacob Trudell, I believe. Number 10, Dylan Trudell, at a minute into the contest. That cross came right through the goal mouth, and Dylan was there to knock it in. So Jacob and Dylan, I'm guessing maybe twins, both juniors, and a quick 1-0 lead for Portage Poynette. See how the Goslings respond here on senior night. I get that goal back. 1:04 into the contest. Portage again bringing it up. Again over here to Trudell. Field's a little bit wet. We had a little bit of rain today in Watertown. And as that windy today, but the sun didn't come out too much in the afternoon, so it's the field is probably a little damp. The ball's going to skip a little, and it's cooling off. So Goslings have their hands full tonight. That ball's up to Stephanus. Portage Poynette. There's an interception by Stephanus. He's bringing it down. Gets by a defender, breaking in. Shot. Or a centering pass. The goalkeeper Butson out quickly to pick that up. Watertown again down quickly. Isaac Ramirez is up front there. Forward for the Goslings. Another nice cross headed out by Schmidt. Or that was Gilbertson, rather, number 7 for the Goslings. Bringing it right back. Kicked out. Stephanus there. And he's called for a push. So he was going after the ball. Cross to the center. Cleared out on the far side. Maybe, not sure who the defender is for the Goslings over there. Doing a good job, getting a lot of action. There's another centering pass, this time blocked out by Gilbertson. Now Schmidt. His kick upfield, but all that's there is Portage Poynette. Now here comes the Goslings. There's a ball through. Esquivel puts it on goal, but a dive to the left by Bootson with the save. Ball stolen. That was by Kramer, Tyler Kramer, number 20. Gilbertson clears out from the center. Esquivel. It's ahead for Esquivel. And a little too far. Butson picks it up on a bounce. A little bit of a cross breeze tonight, based on how the flag is flowing. Sloan coming out, I believe, the senior. Able to get in. Damian Ortega and Aiden Schulze. Throwing on the far side. We're only 7 minutes into the contest. A lot of action so far. 1 goal for Portage Poynette. There's a ball ahead for Ortega. A little too far. Watertown has been able to get some passes beyond the defenders, but so far Bootson has been up to the task of coming out on those long passes. Watertown comes away with it. Ortega. It's got Esquivel. Shot and a goal! Denzel Esquivel at 8:07. Ties it up at 1. He's had a couple of chances down. This time, nice pass ahead to him, and was able to take a couple of dribbles, get it past the goalkeeper, Bootson. Esquivel again with it now. Ahead for Ortega. Shot and a save by Bootson. Ball to this side to Trudell. Goes up to the end line, looking to cross. I think that was Kramer there on the defense. Shot blocked. And right up the middle. Good job by Schmidt there. One more step and a pass, and he would have broken in on Ortega alone. But Braden was up to the task there. Both teams with a goal here in the first 10 minutes. Esquivel. Picked up by Watertown. Schmidt, I believe. Esquivel. Ball's through. We got an offsides called by the side judge on this side. That'll give Portage Poynette a free kick. Watertown pushing about 3 up front there. Kramer to the center of the field. Ortega. Now Esquivel. Brought back up the far sideline. To the middle. Schmidt kicks it upfield. Good job by the Watertown defense there. Cross to this side. After it is Trudell. Poynette Portage with a throw-in. Schmidt heads it out, then cleared upfield, out of bounds by Ramirez. Off of Kramer, out of bounds. Another throw. Headed out by Goslings. Portage Poynette still keeping the ball down the Watertown end of the field in front of their bench. See if Watertown can turn it around here. There's a steal. Oh, couldn't get through the one defender. Blocked by Kramer. Brought right back by Portage Poynette. Got a call against Watertown on that going up for a head. I think that was Stephanus. See what he does with his kick. Passes it off. Wackett, I believe, is over there. Marcus Wackett, number 4. Oh, there's an offsides. Nope. Now he calls it a little late with the flag. Looked like he was offsides, but I didn't see the flag go up. One early in the contest here. Thanks to Max Alexander, who's braving the cold down on the camera and the stands and doing the technical work, live streaming this contest. Hope you enjoy watching it. This is Ray Bazanson, Rev Ray, up here in the booth, doing the easy part, just talking. And here we go. Here's Ortega. 1-on-1. He gets by one, looking to center. Nobody's there for Watertown yet. Esquivel comes up. Stephanus drops it to Kramer. Back to Stephanus. The far side. McCarthy after it. We're going to have a kick here for Watertown. Coming up to take this free kick, Braden Schmidt. On goal, just high. I think the other defender on the back side over on the far side is Aiden Schulze, a freshman defender. Doing a nice job on the far side. Ramirez will take a shot. Sails a little high to the left. Another goal kick for the goalkeeper, Bootson. 16 minutes in, it's 1-1. And Portage Poynette with a couple of players out. Esquivel. And a save by Bootson. He got his hand on it. It's going for that far corner. Going to have a corner kick for Watertown. First corner kick of the night. It's like Esquivel is over. Take this corner. Elliott Small in, number 33 for Watertown. Ball's in. Punched out by Bootson. And another shot and a save by Bootson. He switches sides of the field for Trudell. Blocked by Kramer. And there's the ball through. Esquivel. Defenders came back quickly on him. He tried to pass over. Good pressure by Watertown tonight so far. Some nice runs up the field. That quick early goal by Poynette kind of caught him a little off guard. They put the pressure on since. McCarthy, the non-call. Trudell centers it. Schmidt. Upfield and out of bounds at midfield. Bryce Fry in, throw it, the throw in. For Poynette, headed right back by Esquivel, headed back. Esquivel. Bootson out to pick up that long pass. Esquivel kicks it away. Kramer. Small. Ramirez. Watertown still with control. Shot, high pass. Bounces out past the goalkeeper. So we're halfway through this first half. It's 1-1. Dylan Trudell at 1:04 for Poynette. Right after that first minute, and then Denzel Esquivel in the 8th minute for Watertown tied it up. Esquivel to Ramirez, back to Esquivel. Breaking in on this side, crossing. Nobody there, a little over the head of the Goslings, but they'll have a throw-in down by the Poynette bench. Ramirez with a shot just wide. Goal kick by the goalkeeper, Bootson. Now Esquivel, center of the field. His pass blocked up field. Gilbertson got past Gilbertson. Schmidt is there. Schmidt blocks it, and then a long shot that sailed over the goal. Esquivel trying to connect a small. Centered. Nice job by McCarthy to center that, but again, Bootson, good job coming out. He's done a good job tonight, the goalkeeper, of coming out, getting those passes, intercepting those passes. Ramirez. Back to Ramirez. He's breaking in on the right side. A shot. Kicked away from the goalkeeper by his defender. And then a shot taken that sailed. Taken by McCarthy. So Watertown, good pressure on this Portage Poynette United team. Stolen by Ramirez, and then he was tripped up. Watertown's going to have a kick from about 28 yards out. About 30 yards. Coming up to take it is Schmidt. Braden Schmidt. One bounce off the chest of the goalkeeper. Two Goslings there, but he was able to grab it out of the air. Get off a nice punt to the far side. Kicked up by Watertown's defender on the far side. McCarthy called for foul. Ramirez, a nice move. breaking in. Esquivel. High bounce taken by Bootson. Bootson doing a nice job coming out of the goal. Schmidt. Right back. Ortega. Couldn't catch up to it before Bootson was out. Almost to the end of the penalty area there. Nice long kick by Schmidt. And Ortega almost caught up with there. Looked like a handball, no call. Esquivel to Ramirez. Esquivel. Trudell. Now Kramer. Ball to the far side. Cleared out of bounds. It's either Walker or Wyatt over there, I think, for the Goslings, but long pass ahead. Going down the sideline. Look in the center. Off the defender, come to this side. Shot. Oh, nice save. And then a save by the defender. Bootson got his hands on it. To the center of the field. Must be Schulze on the far side over there. Aiden Schulze. Freshman defender. And we have a call here against Portage Poynette. Schulze to take the kick. Nice long kick, bounces in, oh, almost over the head of Bootson, who had to jump up in the air to corral that. Long throw to midfield. Taken by Small. Ball's ahead. Again, up in the air, Bootson. That ball was bouncing high. Out of bounds, we'll have a throw in for Kramer. Kramer, the ball through, we got an offsides called. Stefanos just a little bit closer to the goal than the defender. So you saw that ball getting ready to be passed in. 29 minutes in, 11 to play, 1-1 here in the first half. Ortega, or rather Ramirez. Shot, and just wide. Nice shot taken over there by one of the Goslings. Again, Watertown, their last 6 games. 2 ties, and in between those 2 ties, 4 games where they lost by only 1 goal. So very close contest. Oh, there's a call against Watertown at midfield. Free kick coming up with 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Rev Ray here, Ray Bazanson bringing you tonight's action. Max Alexander on the camera and the technical aspects. Thanks to the City of Watertown and Watertown TV, their media department, Lisa and Jordan and the rest of the crew, bringing us these games. We trust you enjoy the opportunity to watch the Goslings on TV if you can't make it in person. It's got to be a little warmer in your living room than out here tonight on a cool night. Early in October. Ramirez with a shot. Up high is Bootson. Bootson doing a nice job in goal for Portage Poynette. Not sure which school they're from. It's just a United team with no designation. Nice interception by the Goslings. McCarthy, I believe. Kramer unable to control, but Schmidt is there. Stolen from him, but it went out of bounds. Watertown throw. Tyler Kramer. And we'll do it again further upfield. Esquivel. Quickly in. The small. It's by the defender coming in. Defender. We got a couple of players on the ground. Small comes away with it. Tried to center it, went over the top of the goal. So with this goal kick coming up for Portage Poynette, got 7 minutes to go. Michael Blankley in, number 3 for the Goslings. I think he's playing up front. Getting fresh legs up front where we've had a lot of action for the Goslings tonight on that forward midfield line. Long pass ahead. Schmidt is there. Esquivel to Small. And here they come. It's about where they had their goal to start the game. Shot and a goal! Again, they've worked it in close. Got off a hard shot. Emmett Broccoli. (33-46). Again, a couple of times the Portage Poynette team has brought it down, kind of worked aside, and some crosses right in front of the goal. And their players have been able to get off a hard shot past Ortega. Never really had a chance on either one of those goals. Watertown with the throw-in. Kramer. Ramirez. Ahead for Ortega. A shot into the side of the goal. That was Ramirez. Warner Ruiz is in 38 at a midfield. Blankley is up front. Isaiah Anderson in for Poynette. Midfielder. Ball upfield. Schmidt is there. Braden with a long kick. Gonna sail all the way past the end line for a goal kick. 4.5 minutes to go into 2-1 in favor of Portage Poynette. They got to go early and one here in the last couple of minutes. Both times the ball within 10 to 15 yards of the goalkeeper, and just hard shots that zip by Ortega. Bringing it down again. Schmidt is over. Clears it out of bounds. Trudell with a throw-in. Got a free kick from the side. About 25 yards out. And just over the goal. Spent with the goal kick for the Goslings. See if the Goslings can tie this up here with 2.5 minutes to go. There's a handball. No call. Looked like it bounced up and hit the Portage Poynette person in the arm. Goslings trying to work something up down there. Cleared out to midfield by Portage Poynette. Gilbertson lost it, and then Ortega was out, got his hand on it. No, he didn't get his hand on it, just went by the goal. Good advanced pressure by the forwards for Portage Poynette. Kept in play on the far side by McCarthy. Headed off the defender. Esquivel centers it. Defender was there. Esquivel again trying to keep it in bounds. And it's a goal kick for Bootson. Unable to control on the far side. Goslings have a minute here down on the Portage Poynette end of the field. They lost it out of bounds. Portage with the throw-in. It's a lot of action tonight. Watertown really with more opportunities, but just have been unable to finish tonight, which is in some ways how their season has gone. coached by Clayton Kratzer and Brian Schmidt. They are assisted by the three managers, Sienna Betcher, Gabriel Schmidt, and Zoe Chenoweth. Kicked up by Ruiz. Long shot in. Ortega with it as the half ends. And your score at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Portage Poynette 2, Watertown 1. Portage Poynette goals by Dylan Trudell. Emmett Broccoli in the Watertown goal by Denzel Esquivel on this senior night. We'll see you for the second half.
Here, Realty Executive Plan. Nobody works harder than I do. Except for him. Or them. Or definitely not her. But when it comes to real estate, nobody will work harder than I do. We're a Watertown family-owned and operated business. And for 25 years, it's been an honor to serve you, providing platinum service and platinum results. We'd be honored to serve you.
Hi, I'm retired quarterback Ed Dickey. I want to tell you about the Assurance Weather Ready, Goodyear's best all-weather traction tire for Mother Nature. Works when it comes to weather. These tires are on my vehicle. Lynn Dickey approved. Get up to 150 vacuum rebates when purchasing 4 select Goodyear tires. I really love this tire. See my good friends at NL Tires. I-94 and Highway 26 Junction 3 and Highway 16 bypass Watertown.
Welcome back for the second half of tonight's contest between your Watertown Goslings and a Portage Poynette United team. The score is 1 Watertown, 2 for Portage Poynette. Portage Poynette in the white, Watertown in the blue, going right to left here in the second half. Watertown's goal in the 8th minute by senior Denzel Esquivel. Dylan Trudell in the first minute, or 1:04 actually, for Portage Poynette, and then 33:46 in the 33rd, 34th minute near the end gave them a 2-1 lead. Watertown with some other opportunities. There's a save by Roberto Ortega. And the wind has kind of shifted a little more in favor of Portage Poynette. Let's see what the Goslings can do here. Put a lot of pressure on the Portage defense. Coming in on the right side, and a save by Bootson. Griffin Bootson has made a lot of nice saves tonight for Portage Poynette. He's been in the right place, been able to come out of the goal frequently to get long passes, and has done a nice job for this Portage Poynette team. Goslings got an offsides called by the side judge on the far side. One of the Watertown players got ahead of the defenders before the ball got there, and that is offsides. Kick by Gino Lee to the far side. Now Watertown at midfield. Pass ahead. And kicked out by. Nice job that time by Watertown. Could not keep it in bounds. That was number 11 for the Goslings, Ortega. Watertown throw, taken by McCarthy. Breaking in, Myers. And Watertown throw in. Jack Myers in there here in the second half. McCarthy heads it. Whack it there for Watertown. Or rather 6, that's Davin Johnson. That's kicked up by Watertown's Whackett, I believe. Esquivel. Rather, that is 7, Noah Gilbertson. Playing up. No. Trying to read these numbers through the screen is awfully hard. That may be Eli Sloan that's out there, the senior, number 1. Ortega knocked off the ball. Watertown's going to have a throw in. Oh, yep. Throw in out of bounds. Over to Portage Poynette. Anderson in for Portage Poynette. Goal kick. See that ball up in the air? The wind held it up. The ball through for the Goslings, coming in alone. And a nice save by Bootson, who came out. Blocked Ortega on that shot. And another long shot goes a little bit wide. Nice job by Griffin Bootson. He's really kept Portage Poynette in this game. Came all the way out and blocked that shot by Ortega. And we got a throw in for Watertown by their bench. 6 minutes into the second half. Watertown looking to center, on the ground. Cleared out by Portage Poynette. Nice block. Believe that was Schulze. Run off the ball by Portage Poynette. They bring it right back at midfield. Cross fields. It's going to go out of bounds. Watertown throw-in. McCarthy. Down near the end line, looking to center. And it is a corner goal kick. Portage hoping for a corner. Instead, McCarthy will take this goal kick. Or McCarthy, Braden Schmidt. Braden, a sophomore defender. Again, his kick up in the air, and the wind held it up at midfield. That wind is picked up, going from north to south, and that's bringing in the cooler temperatures also. As it's supposed to drop tonight, temperature-wise. Kept in by the Goslings. Ortega after it. Ball off at Kramer. Or McCarthy. Throw in for Portage Poynette. Actually, we got a free kick here for them. So as that wind is picked up from the north, it's cooling off out on the field. Giving Portage Poynette the advantage with the wind all the way through. And down to pick it up on the bounce, Ortega. As the Portage player slid into him, he had to put it down and take a free kick. Watertown turns it around now. Portage brings it back. Watertown up the sideline. Long pass out of bounds in front of the Watertown bench. 10 minutes gone here in the second half. Portage Poynette with the throw in. With the lead 2-1. Watertown intercepts Ortega after it. Ball's kicked away to this side. Johnson tracks it down. Now McCarthy. Ball's through, and again Bootson out of the goal. Did not bother to go down on it as he knew he couldn't, and just cleared it out. Portage right back with a shot attempt that went high. Wind may have helped take that one high. It's going to be a throw-in for Portage. Ball ahead, Ortega after it, coming in on this side. To the middle, shot. And a save by Bootson. We'll have a corner kick for Watertown. Nice shot by Ortega. Going for this upper corner. And Damian Ortega with the corner kick for the Goslings. Only 5 players up in the goalkeeper. Up in the air. Bootson ran into by a Gosling, but he held on to it. And a long, long kick all the way down to Ortega. Got that ball up in that wind as it is really picked up here in the second half. Ball through, headed out by the defender. Good job by Portage. Poynette. Jack Myers out there getting the ball ahead on the far sideline. Gosling centers it. Went off one of the defenders back to the goalkeeper. Pass bounced off a couple of players. Myers up, gets the ball across midfield. McCarthy. And out of bounds. Watertown throw. McCarthy. Johnson centers it. Right out in front. Ortega, the shot. Oh, wide. He had about a third of the goal open on this side, but he just pulled it a little bit and went wide. 54 minutes gone. That leaves us 26 to play. James Walker in for the Watertown now. Number 9. Johnson out there 6. McCarthy 37. Long kick back to Ortega. Shows he's one of the defenders along with Schmidt. Playing basically 2 fullbacks now, trying to put some pressure on. Coming in on the side, a shot. Sailed. So he came in on that right side. Got off an uncontested shot, but it went high. Bootson with the goal kick. Getting his shoe tied by his teammate. So he has gloves on, unable to tie his shoe, is my guess. Ball's on the ground. Watertown picks it up. McCarthy. That's Walker. Long shot and a save by Bootson. Had to go to the ground as he got one hand on it. Knocked it down. Long pass ahead. Schulze kicks it up. Well, we got a call against Portage Poynette. Jack Myers. Schmidt to come up. Braden just past midfield. Looking to pass it up. Up in the air. On the far side, taken by the Goslings. On the far side, centering pass. And we're going to have another corner kick for Watertown, this time from the far side. Schmidt comes up from his defender position, gets some height up there for a possible attempt. We can get it and head it in. Went through the goal mouth. And Watertown will have a throw. McCarthy. Taken away from him. Still playing with it. That was Xander Potter, number 4. Headed back out. And Portage Poynette just working it down the field. These throw-ins kicked up by Schulze. Now taken by, I think that's Stefanis, who's in number 8. Ball through for Ortega. And just high. Defender was right behind him, but he got off the shot. It just sailed on him a little bit. Bootson with the goal kick. Guys are looking for that tying goal before they get the winning goal. Schmidt. His kick goes wide. Kept in play by the Goslings, but now what do we got? Side judge called it out on the far side. We got a kick or a throw in for Portage Poynette. Ball's bouncing around a lot out there. Ground has gotten harder with the colder weather. So we're approaching midway through here in the second half. 20 minutes to play. It's 2-1 in favor of Portage Poynette. It's a good steal by the Goslings. Ortega tried to center it ahead. Bootson calmly came out. Saw that coming up. Thanks to Max Alexander, braving the cold out in the bleachers with the camera, running with the iPad, doing the technical work. Ray Bazanson bringing you tonight's action. As this is the last home game for the Goslings this year in soccer. Football game tomorrow night, Friday. Last home game, I believe, for the Gosling football team is tomorrow night. So come on out and cheer on your Goslings. Football team looking for their first victory tomorrow night against Sun Prairie East, I believe. And that's going to be a tough matchup. Center and pass by Johnson. Brought back out by Portage Poynette. Johnson fighting for it. And Ortega comes away with it, but called. Shaking his head in disbelief. Ortega with the pass upfield. Again, Bootson out to get that ball. Portage with the lead, just doing enough to keep the ball out of their defensive end of the field. Dropping 4 or 5 back on defense now. Where Watertown is somewhat playing with 2 defenders in the back, moving 2 defenders up to more midfield. Trying to get something going here. Center of the field. McCarthy tripped up. Went down. Stefanuson for Watertown, number 8. Schmidt's kick up in the air, cross field. Didn't get too much distance with that wind that's picked up quite a bit here. North wind, cold. Watertown throw-in. Juaner Ruiz and Denzel Esquivel in for Watertown. Denzel with the Watertown goal tonight. 8 minutes in the first half. Long kick on the far side. Schmidt heads it up. There's the ball ahead. Ruiz after it. Again, Bootson out to kick it away. Yeah, and there may have been an offsides called at the side judge. 15 minutes to go. Watertown looking for that tying goal and then the winning goal. Again, their last 6 games, 2 ties and 4 games with a difference of 1 goal. And that's where we're at here tonight also. Missed kick. Kicked up by Schulze to the far side. Free kick for Portage Poynette. Schmidt's kick upfield. Brought right back. Headed by Esquivel. And there's a ball through. Johnson. Shot and onto the ground and a save by Bootson. Good job by Devin Johnson. Set up for that shot. But again, Bootson, there it is for Johnson again. And a corner kick for Watertown. Third one here in the second half. Esquivel over to take this. See what we can do with this for Watertown. Schmidt comes up from his defender position. Headed. Blocked by the defender. Brought back to the ground. Esquivel. Denzel. Shot, and it curves into the goalkeeper, Bootson. He quickly flips it out to the far side. Watertown knocks it out of bounds. 12 minutes to go. And a call against Watertown. As Portage player went to the ground, didn't really see anything. And there's a trip on the far side. But it's a throw into Watertown. Getting a little bit chippy out here. Players a little bit cold. Trying to put a lot of pressure on these players, the Watertown. And we got 11 minutes to go. Watertown looking for 1 or 2 goals here. And as that ball was stolen, the Portage player went to the ground and got the call. It's Ruiz trying to bring it up the far side. Centering pass. Cleared out by the defender. Bootson was over there ready. Now McCarthy. Stephanus trying to work it in, brought out by Portage Poynette. Ball taken by Watertown on the far side, looking to center. An attempt to head. Centered again. Stephanus, a shot and a save by Bootson. Again, not sure how many saves he has, Griffin Bootson, but he's played a whale of a game in goal for Portage Poynette. Walker switches sides. Esquivel over there. Ball stolen back by Portage Poynette. Watertown comes away with it. Ball's ahead. It's a foot race. Stephanus blocked and then cleared out. Watertown throw on the far side, 8.5 minutes to go. Playing their hearts out here in front of their home crowd on senior night, trying to get this tying goal. Isaiah Anderson in for Poynette, Ortega back in for Watertown. Schulze there for Watertown. McCarthy's got Ortega ahead. Stephanus coming in. Cross, and a save by Bootson. Oh, wow, off of Esquivel. Pass from Stephanus over to Esquivel. He was just coming in with it, and as he got his foot on the ball, the goalie was right there to block it and fall on the ball. Again, a nice job by Bootson. Foul called against Watertown, so they'll do a kick. Got there at the same time. And the ball got by the defender, but another defender there to clear it out. Watertown throw on the far side. Got a call against Watertown on a trip. I believe that was Trudell that went down. All 3 goals in the first half. A lot of attempts here in the second half, especially by Watertown, but just unable to get it past Bootson, who's been really good in goal. Throw in for Portage Poynette, 6 minutes to go. Now Watertown throw. Again, in the second half especially, this wind really picked up in favor of Portage. Bringing it upfield. Blocked and brought back by Portage. Stephanus. Far sideline. Cross out in front, Bootson over to pick it up. Takes his time. We're under 5 minutes to go. Up in the wind. Throwing on the far side. And again, Portage Poynette with only about 5 or 6 subs. Played a good game tonight against Watertown. Both teams playing hard tonight. Portage Poynette though with the 2-goal lead, or the 1-goal lead, both goals. And coming in on the far side. Corner kick for Watertown. With 3.5 minutes to go. I switched who's going to kick for Watertown. And Bootson out to pick up that corner kick. Came in a little short, close to the goal. Bootson easily picked it out of the air. And a long kick headed back by McCarthy. Ortega after it. Stephanus to Ortega. Damien up the sideline. The head. And just rolls past the end line for a goal kick. With 2.5 to go. Bootson with the goal kick. On the ground to the far side. Pass blocked. Pass ahead again, Bootson out quickly. Griffin Bootson, I would say, pretty much the star of this game for Portage Poynette. A 1.5 minutes to go. Watertown still trying to get it downfield. Esquivel. Now Ortega. Just upfield. Schmidt. His kick blocked. Upfield. Portage. Poynette. And we got a call. Free kick. "30 seconds. Out of bounds. Every time it goes out of bounds. Another 7-8 seconds off the clock. And we got 10 to go. Long shot goes wide. Bootson just let it go. And that's the end of the contest, ladies and gentlemen. Portage Poynette with a 2-1 victory over Watertown on this senior night, last home game. Got a little extracurricular out there. And that is the end of the game. The whistle blows. Watertown thought they might have one more corner kick coming in. Thanks to Max Alexander. This is Rev Ray Bazanson wishing you a good night. Be safe and God bless. And last home game for the boys soccer. We'll see you in the spring for girls soccer, I hope, if we're still around and we're still broadcasting. Take care. Thanks for watching and good night.
Seniors.
Look here. No, I didn't see it. He called me though. He's like, oh my god. It was raining, so it was slippery. He did have a big foot. Oh, yeah. Then he called me, he's like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we would like to honor the 2022 Goslings seniors who have inspired others with their hard work and dedication to the Watertown soccer program. First we have Denzel Esquivel, son of Alma and Luna, and his college plans are to attend MATC to be an EMT.
When did you start playing soccer?
I started playing soccer my 4th grade year with Mr. Galleries.
What is your favorite soccer memory before high school?
Probably winning the cup with the Wolverines 6th grade.
What is your favorite soccer memory in high school?
My 2 goals during the soccer parade game last year.
What advice do you have for the players in the program the next few years?
If Coach Brian wants to tell you a joke, put your headphones in and do not listen, because they will make you cringe and will ruin your day.
What do you love about this year's team?
They're so young and they just like to goof around, and we just goof around with each other, and we're just a big, old, happy family.
When did you start playing soccer?
I started playing soccer.
Next is Eli Sloan. Eli's son of Dave and Jamie Sloan. His post-college and high school plans are to start a career in aviation and get a business degree, possibly from University of Minnesota State Mankato.
When did you start playing soccer?
When I was about 6, I'd say, 5 or 6.
What is your favorite soccer memory before high school?
I think in the 7th grade we won the Redding tournament, which was pretty fun.
What is your favorite soccer memory in high school?
Jacob Narkis, buzzer beater, of course, against Stockbury.
What advice do you have for the players in the program for the next few years?
Just keep working hard and having fun.
What do you love about this year's team?
Just how close we are, like a little family, basically.
Our next senior, James Walker. James is the son of Kimberly and Shane Walker. James will attend the University of Michigan Ann Arbor for material science engineering or electrical engineering.
When did you start playing soccer?
3 years old. I was way too energetic, so my mom had to get me into a sport, and soccer was the only option at that age.
What is your favorite soccer memory before high school?
My favorite soccer memory would probably be when I was like 10 or 12 in that area. I was playing for a club team, and we were affiliated with DC United, so I got to play on their field at halftime, and I was goalkeeper, and I made a really cool save, and they played it back on the Jumbotron a few times.
What is your favorite soccer memory in high school?
Probably last year in one of the 2 PK shootouts for the JV quad or the varsity conference game.
What advice do you have for the players in the program the next few years?
Just have fun and try your hardest and get some wins hit.
What do you love about this year's team?
My favorite thing about this year's team is there's a lot more camaraderie and not a lot less backbiting than any other team I've been on.
Next is Marcus Wackett. Marcus, the son of Kathy and Kirk Wackett. Marcus will attend MSOE or UW Milwaukee for engineering.
When did you start playing soccer?
When I was a kindergarten, so like 12 years ago.
What is your favorite soccer memory before high school?
Probably in middle school when we would go like after recess, or at recess to play soccer. We had like 2 trees that we would use as goals, so it was kind of like a fond memory, I guess.
What is your favorite soccer memory in high school?
Probably this year on the bus. I mean, this is kind of like a funny moment more than like what you would think is like a fond memory, but it was after, I think it was our first game, and everybody was hitting each other on the head with bottles, and it was just kind of funny in the moment. So.
What advice do you have for the players in the program the next few years?
Don't give up, because as soon as you give up, then you stop caring about anything that you're doing.
What do you love about this year's team?
It really does feel like a big family, which is not necessarily an experience that I've had in sport before. I mean, I kind of have, I guess, but it feels like a tight-knit group of guys.
Next is Roberto Ortega Jr., son of Abby and Roberto Ortega. His post-college high school plans are to attend MATC for law enforcement.
When did you start playing soccer?
About 10 years ago, 11. I don't know.
What is your favorite soccer memory before high school?
When the Spurs won the Mesa League in first place.
What is your favorite soccer memory in high school?
When the team celebrated after a win against Sudbury.
What advice do you have for the players in the program the next few years?
To never give up, keep trying, work hard.
What do you love about this year's team?
The passion for soccer, everybody loves it. Everybody tries. We keep the scores low, really. I don't know, it's just a great family that we got.
Next is Wyatt Stefanis, son of Todd and Susan Stefanis. Wyatt will attend UW Platteville for engineering next year.
When did you start playing soccer?
I started playing soccer around kindergarten.
What is your favorite soccer memory before high school?
I'd have to say when I was a goalkeeper in like club U12-ish time. These were when the goals were really short, but we were also really short too, so it was really easy to chip us. I loved it when there was chips and you could just barely hit it over the goal and save it. That was great fun.
What is your favorite soccer memory in high school?
Honestly, I have a lot of favorite memories in high school for soccer. I think one of my favorites is there was one game where we were playing a tournament. I don't know where it was, but it was really cold, but everyone was like having fun, and it was a super intense match, and yeah, it was just a great time.
What advice do you have for the players in the program the next few years?
Some advice. I'd say that failure is life giving you opportunities to grow.
What do you love about this year's team?
What I love about this year's team is it's probably more connected than I've ever seen. It's like we're one giant family, and I just love that.
And Isaac Ramirez, son of Oscar and Lysette Ramirez. Isaac, after high school, will attend WCTC for law enforcement.
When did you start playing soccer?
I started playing when I first started in kindergarten, so around 5, 6.
What is your favorite soccer memory before high school?
Probably when I was still in club and we used to win a lot of tournaments. It brought me a lot of joy to see my team back then be supported and be happy of all the stuff we accomplished back then. So that's something that I can't really feel this day.
What is your favorite soccer memory in high school?
There's a lot, but I just love everything about it. Here in high school, every game we played, I like to celebrate with the team. So pretty much everything is like a memory. So there's not one thing I can pick out.
What advice do you have for the players in the program the next few years?
Honestly, just be nice. Be supportive for everyone, no matter how good or how bad they are. Always support them. Just carry on how we carry on.
What do you love about this year's team?
We're all very supportive. We always see the good side. We never see the bad side. There's just a bunch of joy in this team. It's an honor to be in this team as well.
Good luck to our seniors, and thank you for your commitment to the Watertown soccer program. Once again, Denzel Esquivel, Eli Sloan, James Walker, Marcus Wackett, Roberto Ortega Jr., Wyatt Stefanis, and Isaac Ramirez. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending tonight's game and Watertown Senior Night, and drive home safely.